Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to create the transfer functionality. Alright, so heading on to the task, I'm going to take this out from here and just say credit ops, pass it the payment and say new balance equals to this, and I'm going to create this method. Yeah, it's created it here for us, and I'm going to do this and just return. So this is more like return the new balance, right? So going to do the same thing here. New balance equals to debit ops payment, and create that method. Just return, right? So now in the transfer, I want to say if ops is double equals to arithmetic operation dot arithmetic operation dot credit, just say new balance equals credit ops and pass the payment to it. And likewise, if ops is arithmetic operation dot debit, new balance is debit ops and pass the payment. So this way we are reusing this this operation, this plus and minus thing. So I'm going to head on to the payment service implementation. Now here in the payment service implementation, I can also reuse some part of this code. So let's go to this part. I'm just going to call it same thing as I've called it, credit deposit is a credit operation, so credit ops, pass the payments to it, and let's create this method. It's going to return a void this time, so, and I'm going to paste this here. And the thing is, it's just going to, it's not returning anything, it's just going to execute this commands or these lines of code. So I can easily reuse that and head on to the withdrawal part. I can easily reuse this part, and I can say debit ops, pass the payment, and let us create method, and go right here, just paste it there, right? And okay, I need to take this part out here, take this part out. Now we need to add the exception, true exception, and here what does it want? Let's see, add a return statement. Okay, so let's say add a return statement. Let's put this back here, what we copied. Okay, and so now I can go to the transfer method. I'm just going to take this off. First, let's get the check that it's not a negative input. Now, after checking that it's not a negative input, Now I can go here and say if payment dot get credit account is not null, and we can say credit ops payment, and then we can set, I'm going to copy this too, I'll use it shortly, and then we can set this here, but it's credit, so pass the account here, cut this out, and then if payment dot get debit account is not null, and say debit ops payment, yeah, so debit account, and now return this. All right, so that looks okay. That looks okay. Now let's go to the banking controller here, and I'm going to create an endpoint for transfer. I'll call this transfer and call the transfer, and that's it. Now let us test this application. I'm going to run it, just run it from here. All right, application has started. Now head to Postman, and let us, I already created this transfer endpoint, but first let us check the deposit and see it's still working. All right, that's still working, 25. Withdrawal is still working. We remove 10 and we have 15. Do that again, 40, and remove 10 again, we have 30, so it's working. Now the transfer part. If I remove 9, I have 40.5 and 39. Remember, in this account we had 49.5, so that's why you can see after removing 9 we have 40.5, and here it has credited this account with 9, so we have 39. If I should do, let's say, something small so we can easily test it out, 2, we can see it has added 2, it has credited this account with 2, and it has removed 2 from this account, so now we have 38.5. so the transfer functionality is all good, working fine. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video tutorial.